Hello and welcome to Fusion Fundamentals with me, MJ. Today we're going to be doing this little fidget spinner. So I've got a couple of bearings that we're going to push in there and we're going to 3D print it. Something new for my channel. I just got a 3D printer, so I want to test it out. So let's get into it. We're going to start off with a sketch on the top plane, and I'll push C for center diameter circle, and that will be 16 millimeters. Now I want to have 4 arms around it, and then we're going to extrude it out, putting in a few little features for just some tactile sensation. So let's do some 14 millimeter circles around the side. I'm just going to put a horizontal constraint on that. So I just went up there, horizontal, vertical, clicked on the center, and clicked on the center at the origin there. I'm going to dimension this 30 millimeters from the center, and then we are going to circular pattern our circle. The center point will be our origin, and there's 4 of them. So you can see it's all fully constrained, which is good. Now I want this to kind of curve inward a little bit, so I'm going to create an arc, a 3-point arc, and I'll just click over there on the 2 circles and drag it out, and we can take our tangent constraint. So if I put that on there, the arc will adjust so that it runs tangential to the circle. Just gonna move that out a little bit. I don't want it to go too far in. And D for dimension, and I'll just make that 17, and we can see that's constrained. Now we'll repeat the circular pattern. The center point, I don't know why I changed the center without selecting. Anyway, we've got our center point and we've got our line, and the quantity is 4. So that's what we're going to extrude up. I'm going to finish this. We'll do another sketch just now, but I want to just extrude this one up. So the bearings are 6 millimeters each, or sorry, 5 millimeters in thickness, and I want this to have like a 2 millimeter gap in between them. So I'm going to do it symmetric around the origin, 6 millimeters, so then there should be 2 millimeters between the bearings, little gap, and then they'll be flush with the top. So and I did it symmetric. You'll see why now. We're gonna create that little center bit is also going to be symmetric, distance 1 millimeters. So now that's joined. We've got this. If I go into inspect here and go to section analysis, select one of these planes, we can see there that we've got that little 2 millimeter section, so the bearing should slot in the top, the bottom, and be separated there. So there we go. I'm going to put a fillet around these edges. So fillet the entire way around the top and the bottom. Not sure how much. 5. Now it's getting a bit much, so yeah, let's go with 6. Just hope it doesn't affect the print, the curved areas. I don't really know much about 3D printing yet. I'm brand new, so if you are watching this and you think I am not doing a good job at designing for a 3D print, please leave a comment. I could use all the tips I can get at the moment. So okay, next we're going to create another sketch also on the top plane. Let me just turn this body off so that I can access the top plane. We could have done this with the original sketch, but I wanted to do it this way around. Just going to P, project this line, and C for center diameter circle. So when I tried this earlier, I tried to do it with a pattern tool after I'd extruded, and it didn't work so well. So I just decided to do it manually. It's just as easy, I guess. So what I've done is just created a center diameter circle there, and given it a distance between our origin and the curve of 20 millimeters, and then I'll do 2 more here. This is just something so that it's like ribbed on the side, so you can, I don't know, play with it, I guess. Got a bit of a tactile, fidgety vibe to it. And then what I'll do is dimension these from each other. So it will be symmetric to a degree. Obviously the center line, these won't be the same. Let's see, it's close-ish, but I'm not going for perfection here. It's just a quick little design that we can 3D print. We'll go into circular pattern, and we will select our circles and pattern them quantity 4. It looks like I selected, let me just reselect those there. I was selecting, okay, let's try that again. Select the entities, then select the center point, and 4. So that's what I'm going for. I don't know what was happening earlier. Finish sketch. I'll turn bodies on, so we're going to have extrudes coming right through there. So I'll select all of these, turn the sketch off. We'll select all of our bodies. We don't really need to select the ones that are outside of our arc there, but just make sure the whole profile is selected. We can turn our bodies back on. It's going to be symmetric. We just drag it out, and it's going to cut into it over there. So there we've got these little ribbed edges. So what we're going to do now is get to 3D printing it. So that is our design finished. Now I'm going to go up here and click File, Export, and we're going to export STL, and I'll just call it spinner. There we go, exported it. So now we're going to the slicer. So we're in the Cura Ultimaker slicer here. Just going to drag and drop my part there, and we're going to slice it. I've just selected super quality there. That's the standard one. Let me just default it because I've been playing with these. Wall thickness is 1.2 mils. And one thing I do want to put in is, just don't know where it is now, is this enable ironing, because it seems my surfaces aren't very smooth. And then I'll do these 2 as well. I think that makes it smoother. If it doesn't, please do let me know. And then triangles, because apparently triangles are the strongest, and I believe that. So now I'll slice it. So there's the finished part. Not the best print. Let's see if my bearings go in. So there we can see the difference between what I have created versus what I've printed. I think my 3D printing skills need a lot of work, but at least there's something from conception to reality. I'll hopefully put out a few more 3D printing videos, so please do tune in for those. Until next time, bye.